Morning. It is Wednesday, September 7th, which means we are only 1 week from TGS. Yay! Uh, I'm pumped. I'm sure Brenna's pumped too, albeit a little nervous, but I think we'll manage. There's going to be some great stuff coming out of the show. I'm sure you'll see. Yeah, definitely keep an eye on next week, but it's not next week yet, it is this week, and there is still news this week, and I think we should give you some news. Um, Alex Donaldson took a look at Binary Domain in Cologne at Gamescom last month. He spoke to Toshihiro Nagoshi about making a game for both Western and Eastern audiences. Uh, he also details about that. I don't know how to describe it, but it's piqued my interest in the game a fair bit. He talks about the voice control system where you oh, it's too complicated for me to explain. Go read the piece and you'll know what I mean. But it sounds really interesting. It's piqued, uh, like I said, my interest in the game a fair bit. The game's out in February. I know there were specific dates announced at Gamescom. I'm trying to remember what they are. Let's say February. Um, Go take a read now. Famitsu's new issue is showing what appears to be a second circle stick accessory for 3DS. This is actually a first party accessory, which adds on a second, you know, control pad. So not control pads, even stick, of course. The Monster Hunter 3DS, which was announced in the new Famitsu, will apparently be the first game to make use of it. Or well, it'll be the first third-party game to make use of it anyway. So, a lot of interest, a lot of talk on that on Twitter, and not of the good kind neither. So, yeah, let's see how this goes. Ryan Payton's walked from 343 Industries. He was the creative designer at one point when he came in, and he was narrative designer on Halo 4. He's gone off to found Camouflage, a new indie studio. He has two projects in the making already. Payton was, of course, also the producer of Metal Gear Solid 4. He basically handled everything on the Western side in terms of development. All the best, Ryan. You seem to be a good dude. I've never met Ryan, but he of course seems to be a good dude, like I said. So, all the very best. The Battlefield free beta that's due to launch at, later this month at any time between now and the end of the month. It'll have changes that were fixes even that were implemented from the alpha version that was in the PC alpha beta recently, and that'll be brought on. And it's probably likely that there will be day one patches. So, yeah, this all comes from a visit. We went to, of course, Sweden recently to visit DICE to see the game. That comes from that visit. Eurogamer, RPS, and VG247 were there. You should expect a fair bit more in the visit next week, I think, in terms of Battlefield 3 itself. Um, Speaking of this other shooter war thing, Infinity Ward producer Mark Rubin has said that gameplay is the most important thing that will be in Modern Warfare 3, but it won't. Not its tech, but the tech will support the gameplay. So that's a good thing. Lovely. New ski boss Jim Ryan has said the new €99 PSP model that was revealed for the first time in Cologne will appeal to teens and those, quote, much younger, unquote. Not much else to say about that. There was a few couple of people I saw that were interested in it after the announcement, but the lack of Wi-Fi makes it sound less appealing. So yeah, the 360 version of Driver San Francisco released in the US yesterday alongside on PS3, but the 360 version seen Uplay passports go missing from the box or misprinted codes. You need the Uplay passport to play the online multiplayer and the film director mode. So that's a bit of a problem, but or at least it was. But thankfully, Ubisoft has made the passport free to get on Xbox Live Marketplace. It's normally about 800 Microsoft points, but you can get it for free for right now. I don't know how long this is going to last until, but I'm going to assume not long. Ninja Fury boss Timmy Montañez has said that the current AAA retail model is crushing innovation. There has been a fair bit of mixed reaction to this, from what I've seen on the internet, on Twitter, on the site, everywhere I've looked on the story. Very mixed reaction. So yeah, Ninja Fury, of course. Excuse me. Ninja Fury, of course, worked on two new IPs, Heavenly Sword and Enslaved, in the past couple of years. Now it's working on an established IP in the form of Devil May Cry. It's rebooting that for Capcom. Sony has appointed an ex-Homeland Security official called Philip Reitinger, I hope I pronounced that right, as its Chief Information Security Officer. Now, this post was made following PSN Gate this past April, so hackers, beware this man. He will not take you lightly. Piss him off at your own risk. A dev build of Dead Island got on the Steam yesterday. This was apparently from the Xbox 360 version, not the PC version, but there was a patch released yesterday to fix this, and now everything is all dandy again. Everything is great in the world. And finally, there is footage of Dragon Quest X, the Minecraft Adventure Update, Dragon's Dogma, Resistance Freeze launch trailer, and that's it. I'm going to watch all of those once I've finished this video. Like I'm about to. Go read Binary Domain. And yeah, I will see you soon, because I'm pretty sure now Pat will have his internet fixed. The engineer's meant to be coming around to his house today, so fingers crossed it is actually fixed and we may be able to get you co-op footage of Dead Island by Friday. I will speak to you soon. Bye bye.